my group, Soul Development, we did a documentary with KQED in the Bay. We sat down with them and they were like, we want to do a story on y'all. Because at this time, we're all teachers, bro. We're not just teachers, now we school founders. So shout out to Roses and Concrete, Oakland, California. What took me to Oakland was I got a call from the homie, Jeff Duncan Andrade, and he was like, yo, I need your help getting the school open. Like, what you talking about? I'm living in DC at the time. And he's like, check your email. We just got approved for the charter. So it was a school called Roses and Concrete, and it was a Tupac legacy school, right? So I met dude on the speaking circuit. I was trying to go to grad school. He was a dope lecturer, so we connected. But I moved to Oakland to help launch this school, and that's how we sat down with KQED in the Bay Area. They're like, these teachers are amazing, and their music is amazing. They said we could do a story about you as teachers in the community. Cool. We can do a story about like the music and making the music. Cool. But then they learned that like my brother had just passed a year prior, and they saw me like really working through that. And they're like, or we can do a story about you all's work in gun violence interruption. And that's the work that they chose to follow. Now, so the Emmy comes in. It's crazy because we're doing a film. It's called When the Waters Get Deep, and it's available right now. It's on all platforms. It's on YouTube. Look it up. They played it. I got a homie that came home from the pen, bro. He saw this because it was on PBS in the penitentiary, and he was like, "Man, I got to meet, bro." So the dude came out to meet me, just to really acknowledge how I was telling that story surrounding, the nuances, nigga, loss, revenge, grief, anger, all the feelings that are justified. While doing this film, we're filming When the Waters Get Deep. While filming this film, my wife and I experienced a full-term loss. So we were pregnant with our firstborn child. This is a 41-week pregnancy. So you asked me, how do we get into the Emmy? That story became, then the pandemic came. So we were going to take this film on tour, but we couldn't take the film on tour. So we created another film with the tour budget. And this one was called Dear Beloved. The mothers that we were talking to, the mothers that were in our first documentary, they would now have the courage to read letters to their sons. They're reading letters to their sons. We in 16th Street Station, West Oakland. BJ McBride, director. Another one from Sacramento. So this is all people from Sac. But we're in there, bro. And Soul Development records another album. It's called Dear Beloved. And that project is the Emmy Award-winning project. So that's how we got to the Emmy.